Today we're going to make bacon-wrapped jalapeno chicken. And then we're going to smother it in some buffalo wing sauce. So to get started, I usually like the center cut bacon. It's got a little more meat on it. It'll become more crisp as you cook it around the chicken. Usually you could either get the chicken breasts or the chicken tenders, just slice them in quarters, and then jalapenos. Now I'm wearing latex gloves for the jalapenos because cutting up enough of these, your hands will absorb the capsaicin and it will burn. Like hours later it will burn. So I have a spoon and we're going to come over here to the sink, and this is how you de-seed a jalapeno. Just like that. You just drag it across here and get rid of the white. The white is actually the hot part of it. And once you cook these, they become mild because the sugars come out and they become kind of sweet, and that's pretty much it. So now usually, depending on the size of these, I'll trim those right in half. I'll put the piece of chicken in there and wrap the bacon in it. We'll get on to that next step in just a moment. So the next step is I've taken the chicken tenders, and I've sliced them into about 1-inch sizes. So each one of these, some of your ends will be a little larger, but you could take 2 of these and combine them into one. So I take the bacon, and this whole thing is a little too much for 1-inch size, so we're going to slice this in half, and we're going to grab it here, and we're going to take our piece of jalapeno, stick it right in there, just kind of wrap it up nice and tight, just right around there, and then I bring it over to the broiler plate. Now I'm using a broiler plate because the bacon will drip off into the dripping pan here, and it'll keep it from it'll basically keep it from sitting in its own juice, which is what I don't want, because I don't want anything not to be I don't want it to be soaked in grease. This is going to go on the grill, and usually I preheat the grill on high for about 10 minutes, then I bring it down to low, and that's when I put this on for about 40 minutes. After about 40 minutes, you want to make sure the bacon is cooked. If the bacon's cooked all the way, you're good to go, and you're guaranteed the chicken will be done. And we'll get on to that step in just a moment. So after you finally get them off the grill, you'll see they're cooked actually nice and crispy. What I like to put on them is the Tony Romo's wing sauce. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll open this up. I'm usually pretty generous on this. And that should be it. Just kind of stir it up a little bit. We'll get the tongs here. We'll give it a good stir, and I like to dip these in some ranch dressing, and that makes them even better. So try it out and enjoy.